Hello, Miss Hayes class. I am Miss Hayes' mom. My name is Beth, and I'm going to be reading you one of my favorite series of books, Froggy. This book is called Froggy Bakes a Cake, and I have on my baker's hat. Froggy Bakes a Cake by Jonathan London. It was Froggy's mother's birthday. Froggy was outside making mud pies. Froggy, called his father. What? Help me bake a cake for your mother. Oh, please, cried Froggy. I want to do it all by myself. So Froggy flopped into the kitchen. Flop, flop, flop. You'll need flour, said his father, and sugar and chocolate. I know, cried Froggy, and he pushed his chair against the counter and climbed up. He took down the flour, he took down the sugar, and he took down all the chocolate candy his mother had hidden since Halloween. We need lots of flour and sugar, said Froggy, and he dumped a large bag of flour and a whole box of sugar into a big yellow bowl. We need lots and lots of chocolate, cried Froggy, and he dumped in 10 handfuls of chocolate-covered flies. Ew. We need milk too, said Froggy. His father, I know, cried Froggy, and then he flopped into the fridge, flop, 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 and grabbed a carton of milk. Oops! He dropped it on the floor, and it spilled. And eggs and butter, added his father. I know, cried Froggy, and he snatched a carton of eggs. Oops! Only one broke. 4 or 5. And just one stick of butter fell on the floor. Oh my, Froggy's a messy cook, isn't he? Don't forget the baking powder, said his father. I know, cried Froggy, and he climbed up and took down the baking powder. Then he grabbed 7 eggs and cracked them into the bowl. Crack, crack, crack. And only one flew. Only a few shell eggs fell in. And then he put in the butter, blub, and poured the milk, glub, glub, glub. And finally, he dumped in the whole box of baking powder. Shloop. Seems like an awful lot of everything, doesn't it? Time to mix it all together, he said. His father, I know, cried Froggy, and he stirred and slopped it and mixed and plopped it. And then he dumped all the goopy cake batter into the cake pan and shoved it in the cake into the oven. And he sang, oogly boogly, burbly bake, I make, I bake, and wait for the cake. Froggy, called his father. What? While you wait for your cake to bake, help me blow up balloons. Froggy helped blow up the balloons. He blew and he blew and he blew and pop! Now, said his father, help me set the table. Froggy helped set the table. Oops, he knocked over the lemonade on the paper party tablecloth. Got all wet. Froggy's kind of clumsy, isn't he? Froggy, called his mother. What? What smells so good? It's a surprise, yelled Froggy, and he flopped back into the kitchen. Flop, flop, flop. Come and get it, hollered Froggy. Froggy's mother and father flopped in and slid across the buttery floor. And Froggy said, "Are you ready?" And he opened the oven door. Yikes! The cake exploded! Yelped Froggy's father. Oops, cried Froggy, looking more red in the face than green. Too much baking powder, I guess. Aww. It's good though, said his father, licking his fingers. What? Cried Froggy. I'll be right back. Wait, I'll be right back. Happy birthday, Mom, he said, and he handed her a fresh mud pie with a candle in it. I made it all by myself. Have you ever made a mud pie? Oh, Froggy, said his mother, this is the best birthday pie I have ever had. What a mess, said Froggy's father. Let's go out to celebrate. Great, said Froggy. Yes, said Froggy's mother. And together they leapfrog all the way to the bakery. Flop, flop, flop. Do you think they bought a cake at the bakery? I'm glad I got to read to you. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.